What if your procrastination is actually just self-protection? I find that what we fear more than failure is actually the commitment to what we truly want. Because when you commit to what you want, anything that does not serve that vision will come up to be confronted and integrated. All of the fear, all of the deep-seated feelings of inadequacy, and all of the gaps in your knowledge or understanding will surface. All the excuses in your head that keep you from what you want will no longer serve a purpose. And let's be honest, this is terrifying. We actually work tirelessly over decades to avoid all of this stuff coming up. So I'm just going to be very blunt with you. If you're not going for what you truly want, despite what your excuses tell you or how you try to justify it, it's because you're scared. You're scared deep down of what that path will ask from you. And one thing I know for sure from personal experience is that it will ask you to face all of your deepest and darkest parts of yourself that you've worked so hard to hide from yourself and from the world. The most ironic thing about the fear of commitment is that even being non-committal is a commitment. We're always committed to something, whether that's staying committed to our fears or whether that's choosing to commit to our potential. So my intention for this video is to shift what you're committed to. I want you to feel confident to let go of the commitment to the fears and the stories in your head that keep you safe as you are, and instead choose to commit to the future version of yourself where your ultimate goals are realized. Because to put it quite frankly, that's what we're here for. What's the point in being in this third dimensional reality if we're not going to utilize our power as creative beings to actualize what we want in the world? So let's dive a little bit deeper. You've got the vision, you talk about it, you think about it, you dream about it, but when it's time to lock in, when it's time to commit fully, you hesitate. Maybe you overthink, maybe you keep changing the plans, maybe you start but you actually don't follow through. And then you tell yourself the same lie over and over again. I just need more time, I just need more clarity, I just need more knowledge, when you know that what you really need is simply the commitment. In my experience, when you commit to something, only then the time, the clarity, and the knowledge reveals itself. When you commit and you get all of yourself behind this commitment, it is absolutely inevitable that everything that you will need to make that commitment a success will be revealed to you. And the procrastination is actually the very thing that's keeping everything you think you need at arm's length distance. It starts with commitment. Commit first and the resources will follow. Commitment means one thing. No more hiding, no more hiding. Once you commit, you eliminate the option to go back. You eliminate the option to retreat. You don't get to blame the lack of a plan or the timing or your schedule or anything like that. You don't get to stay in the comfort of idolizing your potential because the commitment is going to make you move. That's why it's so scary. When we commit, we must move. So you're afraid to commit because you know if you really went all in, you would have to let go of who you are right now. And that's why people delay. Not because the goal is hard, but because becoming the person who achieves it is wildly uncomfortable. The fear of commitment is the fear of confrontation with yourself. So I want you to ask yourself this: are you more afraid of failure or of finally seeing what you're actually capable of? Are you prepared to stay committed to the safety of who you are in this moment, knowing that you're robbing yourself from the opportunity to see who you truly have the potential to become? What people never want to actually admit is that success is terrifying when you've built your entire identity around almost getting there. This is when you've been the underdog, the nearly there person, the someday soon version of yourself for so long that fully arriving is terrifying for you. And not everyone's ready to let go of that version of themselves. But if you're watching this video and if you've made it this far, then I'm going to assume that you are ready. And I'm going to assume that this video might just be that little kick in the right direction that you've needed. See, the moment you commit fully to your goals, the moment you say yes boldly and without a fallback plan, you know that everything changes. So let this video be the message that you needed to hear to make you move. Sometimes having no option to go back is the beginning of the journey that we've actually always wanted. Go get it, guys. Go make those moves. Go be courageous in your decisions. Go take the action towards your aligned goals. And I will see you on the next video.